Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a highlighter inventory, and I will be swatching all of my highlighters on my arm so that you guys can see every color of everything that I own, what I currently own, if I'm going to be decluttering any of it, and you know, just generally that. Get everything out. Now, not all of these are technically highlighters. Some of these are products that I use as highlighters, like this and this I use as highlighters. And this I'm not even going to swatch because it's the same thing as this, so I'm going to set that aside. But this is everything, even my singles and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Now, first we have, as of right now, I'm not getting rid of anything from this category. So everything that I have here is going to stay like here. Like we've got, I don't know if you could see everything or not. All right, so here are all of my highlight. There's one highlight in there, that's why it's on the counter. So this is all of my highlighters. So as of right now, if we're gonna count these individually, so we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've got 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and we have 30 total highlighters, 30. Now, I mean, it's up to you if you really want to count them as 30, but there are 30 different shades of highlight on here. And I think because of how many I've got, I will come on this side and I'll swatch from this direction. That way I can do it with my dominant hand. Since I have the ABH subculture out, I'm going to try and swatch some of these that are similar in shade, like near each other. That way you guys can see some of the color similarities that I have. There we go. So we have Eclipse and Luna. Now these were like, this like fell about a foot under the ground and it like shattered. So we have Eclipse, Luna, and then Spectra. We have Eclipse, which is like a pinky peachy highlighter. Luna, which is more of like a cool toned white shimmery highlight, and then Spectra, which is a pretty purple. I use this in part of that like holiday look, and I'll be doing video outside as well of these, and I'm gonna do double swatches. But when I did my Ice Fairy look, I used Spectra and Orion for that look. Keep my fingers cleaned off. And then we have Helia, Orion, and Lyra. Helia, Orion, and Lyra. Now, Helia is like a yellow version of a, like, it's a pretty fair, it looks white, but it does pull yellow. And then of course Orion is this beautiful blue. And then Lyra is this really pretty like sherbet orange color. Now I do have other highlighters that are similar in shade, and I will be swatching them next. So there's that one. I'm gonna go into this one first. It has this white shade. This is a Makeup Revolution Ultra HD Pro palette. I'm gonna actually put that one right here in between those two. This is a newer palette to me. I haven't played with it a whole lot, but it's very similar to this. It's a little bit more white of a base than the one from the ABH palette. And the ABH palette I picked up at TJ Maxx and I paid $12 for it. The Makeup Revolution one was one of those free gift with purchase from Ulta. Put those aside. Now the next color that I have that I know is similar, I'll pull a couple. So we have the Maybelline Master Holographic in shade 100. It's very, very similar to this one, except for this has like purple glitter in it, whereas the other one shifts to like a hot pink. And then this is actually a NYX, my bad, this is City Color. This is a actual cream highlighter. It's in the shade Nebula. And it is a beautiful blue, but you see how this is more purple and this one looks more yellow? This is actually a warm undertone, whereas this is a cool undertone. And like I said, it is a cream formula, and it's actually one of my favorite colored highlighter formulas. I like how it wears and works and all that fun goodness. Now, this one here is newer to me. This is actually a colored rain and no flash needed. It looks very similar to this one. There you can see it on my finger. It does look quite yellow. Oh wow, they're almost identical in color. And I just got this from an Ipsy. This was an add-on for like $3. Anytime I see colored rain as an add-on, I snag it. I didn't realize I had one. It has maybe just it's a hint more orange than the ABH one, but I didn't realize I had one that was so similar. Now I do. Now if I wanted to declutter, I mean, I could declutter that because I already have a purple and a blue that are very similar, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do the Jeffree Star one. This was actually sent to me by a subscriber. This is in hypothermia. This is one of his Supreme Frost. These are very, very glittery. Very, very glittery. And it's like a purple, so I'm gonna swatch it right here. It's like peach when you look at it in some lights and purple in other lights, and it is a little too dark for me, but it does shift in the light. It's very, very interesting, but it is a very, very glittery formula. This one's also very similar to the ABH one. This is actually Pearl from Physicians Formula. This is their butter bronzer. This one actually has like a slight of a pink shift to it, and it does also feel like a cream. And that's very similar to the ABH one. So that's 4 dupes so far that I own, but I've owned this for a while, and I have the little one. I don't know, I did get rid of the bronzer and the blush. I bought the kit thinking that, you know, I might actually, you know, go somewhere besides my living room or the kitchen or the backyard. But I never really go anywhere, so there's that. I'll do this one next. This is also Physicians Formula. This is in Full Moon. This came in a kit. This also looks very similar to this color here. I'm gonna swatch it. Oh, it is. It's almost identical. It actually is closer to the colored rain. It does have a little bit more orange in it. And then we've got this one. I think this is Biscuit from M Princess. Yep, M Princess highlighter in the shade Biscuit. These were from my last Shop My Stash. That's why they're segregated. It's like just a white undertone highlighter. It also feels like a cream, but it's not. I'm looking to see what I have that could be similar to what's already on my arm. I'll move you over already. I think that's all the ones that I know of that I have that are very similar to one another. Now we're gonna get into, a lot of these came from like Ipsy. The Luna by Luna, this is in Electra. It's a baked highlighter. I'm gonna put it over here because it's like, oh, it's very similar to that. And then we have Estate Cosmetics in their Do Me highlighter line in Pearl. A lot of these, as you can see, are all very similar in color. They're all very light, very white. I do have quite a bit of colored ones though, and I do enjoy the colored ones. I'll save these 2 for last. Then we'll do this one next. I'm running out of clean fingers. I'll just pull the palette over. I think both of those are Ofra Cosmetics. I thought I had more Ofra Cosmetics, but I'll have to look. So this is Ofra Cosmetics in Bliss, and then this one should be You Glow Girl. Nope, that's from the Beauty Crop. That's Halo. And that thing never wants to stay on there. This is a newer highlighter to me. This looks purple. Oh, it's like a rose gold. And it feels like a cream. So it's like a pink. And the sticker thing does not want to stay on the pan. So we have Bliss from Ofra Cosmetics here. And I don't think I swatched Star Island. We have Star Island from Ofra. I bought this because of Samantha March. I'm gonna swatch it down here next to the yellow one because it's more of like a peachy based highlighter. And then we'll we'll get into this one. There's one in here that's from my line, I do believe, and then I've got one from like Elizabeth Mott. I have a Coastal Scents. There's a Physicians Formula one in there as well. This one I do believe is from IBY Beauty. This is in the shade Bubbly. Yep, Bubbly. It's like a peachy highlight. And then this is one of my line. This is the only one I've got like this, so there's no point in telling you what it is. And it's old. I've had it for like 4 years. It's like crumbling on my arm all over the counter. And then this one here is from Physicians Formula. This is Galactic. This came in a kit. And it's very glittery. It's like a champagne color with silver glitter. Next we have this one, if I can tell you what it is. This is Ciate London in Moon Dust. It's probably funny that I'm doing all these that are last because they're all very similar in color. And a lot of these are too dark for me. I'll do this one next. This is from Mannequin Bar. This is the shade Fantasy. It's actually an eyeshadow and a highlighter, and I've had to repress this a number of times. I just repressed it recently. And so it looks nice and pretty right now. This has to be the Ofra. Yep, this is the Ofra one in You Glow Girl. It was actually a collab that they did with somebody I'd never even heard of. And it's also a really pretty like rose gold. And then two more. One of them is from Elizabeth Mott, and the other one I do believe is a Coastal Scents one. And then that's all of my highlighters. I mean, if you guys want, I will put this aside for a giveaway. I mean, that's one less highlighter. I mean, I already have the big one. I don't need a little one too. I don't know why I bought a kit. I don't know. And I hate the perfume, so I didn't get the kit for the perfume. So this is Elizabeth Mott. It doesn't, I think this one is called Glow Getter. I'll have to put it in the description box as to what it is. It's a very neutral, like champagne. Very, very subtle highlight. And then this one here came in an Ipsy again. This is Coastal Scents. I don't know what it was. It came with a blush. I don't even know if I've really used it on my face. It looks awful chalky, but I just depotted it. But oh yeah, I've got those other two, the singles. These are not technically highlighters. They are actually loose shadows. One of them is in the shade Aphrodite. This is no longer available. This was from my line. This is an Eyelights, and it's an iridescent, like white, purple color. But like I said, it is a loose eyeshadow. I'm not making this anymore. I actually discontinued this color like 2 or 3 years ago because it wasn't selling. But it is a really pretty like purple iridescent shifting product. And then lastly is this was something that I got in my dollar store challenge video that I did back in like 2016. This is a LA Color shimmering loose eyeshadow with brush. I didn't even realize that this was a brush, but it is a brush. So I've only used it once or twice, so I mean, if anything, this could also go. Ew, that felt very rough. There we go. There's like hard granules of stuff in here. That doesn't feel very... You know what? I think I'll get rid of this too. Because there's like hard particles that were in there that were like scratching on my hand. Not fun. So all in all, total highlighters. We've got 6 in here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of 2. So we started off with 29, and I'm getting rid of 2. That leaves me with 27. So I will put this in a giveaway. And this, I don't know, like I said, I bought it in like 2016 to do the Dollar Tree makeup challenge. It just feels grainy to me. I'm like weird about texture. So if you guys are interested in this, let me know. I'll give this to somebody. It's in the shade Honeysuckle. LA Colors actually makes some really good products. I just don't like the texture of it. It feels grainy on my skin. And if I can feel it on my hand like I just did and it feels kind of grainy, I know I won't use it on my face because I'm just weird about stuff like that. But here, every highlighter I own swatched. Well, I came outside, now it looks like it's gonna rain. It looks like it's overcast, but here's the highlights underneath the tree cover, so you guys can see the color out here. All right, there's a little bit of sun. A little bit, directly overhead, kind of. Get off the camera stand, dummy. Out, and I will be doing makeup inventory. So I'm recording this actually on January 3rd, so I will be recording makeup inventories as I go along, and I will be doing a makeup inventory, declutter, and swatches on the same token, minus, you know, for like palettes and stuff. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, leave me your comments down below, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a fantastic day or night, wherever you are.